has it taken President Trump this long to impose new sanctions on Russia, and will this be enough?
Well, first part of your question, of course, this has to do with Donald Trump's persistent, belief that Vladimir Putin is someone he can negotiate with in good faith. And this is not something that's unique to Donald Trump. If you remember, going back to George W. Bush, who saw into Vladimir Putin's soul and saw a beautiful man. I mean, Vladimir Putin is a consummate KGB agent. He is able and capable of manipulating, sometimes naive Western leaders. But in coming back to your second question, Donald Trump has had enough with Vladimir Putin. It started to hurt him politically. It started to hurt him apparently with his spouse Melania Trump, as Donald Trump himself acknowledged. And every time, Donald, you talk to Vladimir, he turns around and bombs Ukrainian cities harder, as you just mentioned in the lead into this to our talk. A score of cities hit just after the conversation and apparent plan to meet in Budapest. And finally, there's been some pressure on the Hill, the normally complacent Congress, bipartisan support for some strong action on Russia. It's really been very difficult for Donald Trump, and he's seen that Vladimir Putin has not been willing to throw him any bone, meaning to make any meaningful concessions, meaning that he was not willing to make this Budapest trip for Donald Trump anything other than a repeat of the fiasco that we saw in Alaska.
Why did Trump backpedal and appear weak, clearly, in the eyes of Putin?